How y'all doing? I got me a bucket. We about to wipe this car down. I just came from the dentist. Well, first of all, welcome to Kimmie's World. Thanks for tuning in. If this is the first time you have tuned in to Kimmie's World, I want to formally welcome you here and ask you why you are here. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show, and let's chat it up. I ain't gonna be on here too long. Not too long at all, because I gotta hop off and get over there on what's up, Fix It Flexing? I gotta get over there and hop on TikTok this morning. Yeah, I just came from the dentist, just got my teeth polished. And do you know, my daggone dentist told me that she don't think she's never seen anybody's teeth as white as mine. I said, you got to be kidding me. She said, I'm serious. I said, because y'all, I want to get my teeth whitened. She said, nah, don't get your teeth whitened. I said, you serious? Like, you have never seen. She said, mm-mm. And I'm going to come out with a video today teaching y'all some stuff that she taught me about my teeth today. Because she taught me some stuff about drinking coffee, y'all. Hey, Lynetta, how you doing? Y'all, I'm telling you, that daggone Phillips toothbrush, it works. The shade of my teeth have changed drastically since I started using that toothbrush and that water flosser. It has changed drastically. Like, so drastic that she said the first thing she noticed on me was my teeth. And she cleaned my teeth before. She said, that's the first thing I noticed on you was your teeth. I said, really? She said, yeah, your teeth are very white. She told me, just keep doing what you're doing. She said they are very white. And I told y'all, it's probably because of that daggone toothbrush. I think it's that new toothbrush. That's the only thing, that it's made a huge difference. Huge difference. Is that a Louis Vuitton hat? It's not a name brand hat. My sister got this for me. I don't know where she I used to have a video on this channel. Yeah, but it's an LV hat. She got it from this place that be selling off Facebook. They call, dang, what's the name of that place? Something boutique. I done forgot the name of it. I got a video somewhere on here talking about this particular hat. I can't even tell you where it is, honestly. Y'all, it is so much pollen in this car from just having my window down when I go pick up Kaden. So much pollen. I'm trying to wipe this stuff out of here. Clean this car up. What toothbrush you use, Kimmy? That Philips Sonic, the 3000. I got a reel on my channel. I use that toothbrush, and then I use this water flosser, that thing, and a toothpaste I use as well. That daggone stuff is good, y'all. Because y'all know the color of my teeth has, I got fluoride on it. So if you see it, I got on the side of my mouth. Here you see it. I still got fluoride on my teeth. But, y'all, that stuff is a miracle worker. You hear me? That stuff is, she said, good morning. Hey, Coffee No Cream. What's up, Ronnie? What's up, Y'all, I'm just out here cleaning out this car, wiping it down. Lord, look at that mosquito. Y'all, look at this mosquito. Look at that mosquito. You see it? Girl, he is good as gone. He don't even know it. Bye. Get out of here. Think you gonna come in here and get me? The devil is a lie. I took out all the mats. Y'all know this is my mama car. My SUV is fixed. I haven't driven it though. But I'm trying to wipe my mama car down. She is real particular about her car. But my SUV is fixed, so I just be driving her car because we filled it up with gas and it's so much better on gas. And my truck is empty, child. I'll start back driving my truck. After next week, I'm gonna start back driving it. So I'm just My mom is so particular, honey. She can't stand no dirty car. I'm in here trying to clean it up. She didn't give it to me all the way clean either. But she did let me use it, so you got to take care of people's stuff, child. I'll let Tremaine wash it this weekend. Let's see. Bugs. Didn't. What kind of truck do you have? A BMW? Heck no, girl. I got a daggone Equinox. This car is a BMW. This is my mama car. Girl, are you... Honey, I would never. I have an Equinox. No. I wouldn't own no BMW. But my mama had a Mercedes before this. And she liked these little bit. Man, this car so daggone little. She love these little. It's like crawling up in the daggone Corvette. I can't stand it. But it's good on gas, though. I tell you that. It is good on gas. I only seen the floss. I didn't see the toothbrush. Yeah. It's in that video. I tagged like 4 or 5 products that I use. Girl, heck no. I don't drive no BMW. Girl, when I tell y'all I'm poor, girl. Y'all think I be playing. Shoot. I just, I don't do extracurricular activities like go to the movies and stuff like that and go out to eat. You don't see me going out to eat. I spend my money on other stuff that make a difference. Like my son. My husband talking about, do you like the Benz better? This a BMW. It's not a Benz. I don't like this BMW. I hate it. I hate driving it. I hate driving this car. Y'all, it is so tiny. It's like I'm telling you, like small cars, then get you a BMW. I don't like it. My niece got a BMW. I don't like no. Because, honey, when this thing get an oil change, although my husband can do an oil change on this car, but if something go wrong, we don't have a BMW dealership here. You got to take it all the way to Memphis. Listen, Lord. A second. Her car is clean. I'm just wiping it. Because my mom, she ain't no perfectionist, but she don't like her daggone car dirty. See? It's clean in here. The car is clean. It ain't dirty, but I'm just wiping it down, child. So if I ever need to use it again, she'll tell me, yeah, you can use it. Because you never know. Now, I got a Mercedes in the garage, y'all. But it's an antique Mercedes. I thought I had somebody to buy it. I was getting ready to sell that car. But he never did come back. I was getting ready to sell that car. If anybody want to buy it, you're more than welcome. It's a Mercedes Cabriolet. I don't drive it. And that one low to the ground too. It's a convertible. I don't know. Maybe I asked my husband to pull it out this weekend and wash it, because it's probably dusty than a mug in there. Kimmy, I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought you was wealthy and rich. Girl, please. Wealthy and rich? What? See, that's what a lot of people think. I ain't got no money, girl. I am poor. I am poor, honey. How am I gonna be wealthy? Now, I'm gonna tell you something. If I had my salary job back in the day before I had my son, before I met my husband, and say I was still working my salary job, my husband was a truck driver, we would be doing very well right now. Very well. Because if I can take care of me and Jazz, and we lived in a luxury apartment, because I ain't living in no house back then. I live in a luxury apartment with both of our incomes, we would be doing very well. But we're living off of my husband's income. And trucking was bad last year. It was really bad. Really bad. You can ask any truck driver. He'll tell you trucking was it wasn't good last year. Be careful with your words. You speak to yourself. You are not poor. What? Girl, please. What do you think poor is? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what poor is. I'm being honest. For those of you all who know my story, I was attacked by 2 pit bulls. Me and my husband owned our own home. We had just purchased our home. We had probably been in that home maybe a year. I got attacked by those pit bulls. I was no longer getting income. We had to sell our home. Thank God that I have amazing parents. They let us move into their house. We moved into, this was not our home, girl. This is my parents' home, my mom and daddy home. Yeah. We blessed. I tell you that. We blessed. Because all we do is pay the bills here. We don't stay here for free now. We pay bills. But, yeah, we poor. We are poor, honey. And I ain't by myself. I thought you had millions on top of me. Cars and Mocha, you trying to be funny now. You really trying to be funny. You about to, she trying, millions. Girl, please. Girl. Listen, I'm talking about, I ain't trying to be figurative. I'm being real. A lot of us, and there's a lot of people on here, one paycheck or one situation, doggone it, that floor out. That's how my deck on it. It's crusted over, y'all. Anyway, most people are either one paycheck away or either one bad situation away from being homeless. That's a fact. That is a fact. Let something happen to your job. And I talk about this all the time. Let something happen to your job. Let something happen to you where you get some type of injury. You'll be good for a year. But a lot of people ain't got more than a year worth of income saved to be okay. You'll be good for a year or so. Hold on, y'all. I gotta put this right here. Oh, boy. Okay, let me wipe this daggum seat out. I said, I don't know if I might not dry this today. I might put this daggum car up. Because Kaden with his little nasty self. Know how to mess up. Hold on, y'all. Oh, you wouldn't even think this car was that dirty. Let me wipe this back seat out. Where Kaden was, I wiped it out last week. His little messy self. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, let me get the phone. Whew. I don't like the mess at this car. Oh, child. I got tired, y'all. Hold on. Whew. Let me see. I'm so serious. That's why my mom thought I ain't trying to be. You thought I was a millionaire? Did you? Alicia, I tell you what. I'm going to do another story time about the dog attack. Y'all, I hate talking about this. I wish people would just go back and watch my old videos. I really, really hate talking about this. It's a whole situation, honey. If you knew the story, you'll get angry for me. You will be angry for me if you knew. If you only knew. Did I sue? I tried to. Tried to. I tried hard, honey. Situation is, I'm not getting into the particulars about what happened to me on that day. I can talk about the lawsuit and the money part of it. Well, I worked for the United States Postal Service. When you work for them, that's the government, right? The government had a lien on the case, meaning whatever money that they spent, medical, surgeries, whatever they spent, it have to be reimbursed. Okay, I had plastic surgery. I stayed in the hospital 2 weeks. I had, dang, my finger is numb. What the heck? What the heck? Why is my finger swollen? Did something bite me? Y'all, look at my finger. Am I allergic to something? It's swollen. Look. Maybe it's the pine saw. Maybe I'm allergic to it. Anyway, yeah, the federal government has a lien on the case, meaning whatever they spent, you have to reimburse them. When the state of Mississippi, they have a cap on those policies. I don't know if it's 100,000 or something like that. Well, anyway, make the long story short, my medical bills far exceed what the insurance, what the suit would have paid. So my attorneys, they went ahead and filed a lawsuit anyway. Or did they file it? Yeah, they had to file it because we did depositions and stuff. So my attorney was trying to find the money with this white couple. And come to find out, they didn't have any money. The house, because somebody's like, why don't you try to get the house? Listen, I had all types of attorneys. Y'all, hold on a minute. Hold on. Dang, my finger hurt. I had all different types of attorneys trying to help me with this because I just knew, I was just upset. I know it's some daggone money. Like, I know I just didn't get attacked by these dogs and can't nobody help me? What the heck? So anyway, they did the deposition. They tried to find the money. Come to find out, the white folks ain't got no money. And crazy thing about it is, right after all of this happened, maybe a year or so, because we probably didn't start the lawsuit for a while. After all this happened, the husband beat a man to death. He in prison, y'all. He's in prison. The wife ain't got nothing. She ain't got daggone dime. Where is that? So, my attorney just told me while I was, which this happened in 2019, just go ahead and continue to collect workers' comp while you can, because you get more off of that than anything. It angered me because I felt like I was not, like I wasn't compensated. Like, these people just got away with sicking their daggone dog on me. And I didn't get anything. What I got was PTSD. We lost our home. We sold it, but we still lost it. We ain't in it. We lost our home. I had to end up, well, I hope y'all don't see my boobs. I had to end up filing bankruptcy. I filed bankruptcy, y'all. When my husband went to truck driving school, because he wasn't getting the income, and at that time I was still getting workers' comp. And so I decided to go ahead and pay the bills. and let my credit go to save his, because in the long run, he was the one that was going to be working. So that's what I did. That's what I did. I sacrificed my credit. Now, if I would have known what I know now, we would have filed bankruptcy on our house. Sure would have. And stayed up in that mug. Most black folks don't think about that. They don't think about that. We should have filed bankruptcy on our daggone home and stayed up in there. But we weren't thinking about it. We trying to save our credit. Hold on. I don't want my license plate to show. Hold on, y'all. Because my truck is right here. So yeah, so there's that. What can I do? I've tried everything. I can't even make sense of why all this happened. Normally when bad things happen to somebody, they get compensated. Yeah. Most time when bad things happen to somebody, they get compensated and you feel a little better. Child, I ain't get 1 red cent. You hear me? Not 1 red cent. And I was working on my job. You hear me? I wasn't just in these white people's yard. I was working. I was working. And that lady opened that daggone door and sicked them daggone dogs on me. But I tell you one thing. You reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. She hurting now. She is hurt. I don't care what nobody say. She was a stay-at-home mom. She is hurting. My mama gonna kill me. Kaden got a daggone stain back here on her freaking carpet. Oh, she gonna kill me. Dang it, boy. Told him. Oh, Jesus. How in the world I'm gonna get this stuff up? I don't know, y'all. How I'm gonna get this daggone stain up? It's clean. Car is clean. Smell good. It's clean. Let me show y'all. Oh, what the world? That boy done got mud on mama's. Y'all look. It's a daggone stain. She gonna kill me. Everything else is clean. Oh, it's a stain. Lord have mercy. Oh, Lord, she gonna kill me. She gonna kill me. She don't kill me. Mama keep her car immaculate. She is going to kill me. Yeah. Oh, Lord. This boy. I could choke him. Dang, what in the world is this? Mud? Hey, Kimmy, did you ever finish talking about the Carmelo case? I did, Miss India. I did. I don't know of any new information. I do know they got a attorney now. I found that out yesterday. But you know what? I'm starting to think. I'm really starting to think that he's gonna be convicted. I know what y'all say, but I was watching Nancy Grace last night, and it makes sense. A lot of people say that it was self-defense. He had premeditated murder. All you need is a split second for that to be determined premeditated. And he told the boy, if you touch me, something like, you gonna see what happens, or something like that, he said. Something like that. So he already had intentions because he put his hand in the bag. The intent was there. That's the crazy part. I wish he would have never said that. Like, man, they gonna get him. They gonna get him, y'all. I'm sorry. They gonna get that little boy. I hate that. But he did. He knew what he was going to do. He knew he was going in his bag before he did it. And premeditation. And it wasn't no stand your ground, because stand your ground, you equal force with the same type of force. The other boy didn't have a weapon. Although it might have been two, neither one of them had a weapon. He had a weapon. That's the crazy part. And I hate that for that boy, because I know he probably didn't mean to kill that man. Kill that boy. I know he didn't. He just wanted them off of him. Or I don't know. Maybe something else will come out where they lying. But with the narrative that's going now, hopefully it's some witnesses that will come forward. But you got to think, ain't nobody going to snitch on those white boys, especially if that happened right there where their team was. Ain't nobody going to snitch. Y'all do know it's video evidence, too. Looks like he came from he came from a very loving family. Very loving family. I saw some stuff about that, too. Yep. I hate that for him. I hate that for his whole family. Although y'all may say I'm wrong for saying this, I think the family, the Metcalf family, I believe it's a money grab now, because the mama and the daddy got two separate GoFundMes, because they're not married. Why you need two GoFundMes? It's crazy. I hope he gets off. I hope by the act of God something happens where he gets off. But it ain't looking good, y'all. It's not. It ain't looking good for little buddy. His blank as good as fried. He will learn this time. You do the crime, you do the time. It don't matter how young you are. Yeah, but I really don't think that he, you know what? Knowing what I know now, when I watched Nancy Grace and she was just like, which made sense. She said, premeditation only takes a split second to be determined. And he said, when he said, if you touch me, you gonna see something. And he reached in his bag. He knew he was gonna stab him. You know what I'm saying? That's premeditation. That's why that bond is so high, and that's why they get him for first-degree murder. A car done stopped? Whose car is that? Lord, somebody's car done stopped. I ain't never seen that over here. It's crazy. I think it's going to be a lesser charge, but he's going to do this sometime. I don't even think it's going to be a lesser charge. I think they're going to stick it to him. You got to think of what the climate is right now. The climate that we're in. Who's in office. Baby, they're not going to lessen. If they were going to do it, it would have been done already. Ain't going to be no lesser charge. And the boy's family, the Metcalf family, oh, baby, they making their rounds all over the news talking about this. They not going to lessen the charge. You got to think, that's Texas, too. Ain't going to be no charge lesson. They going to get that little fella. What race was he? The one that stabbed, he was black. The one that got stabbed was white. Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. And he may even get the death penalty, because that's on the table with Texas with first-degree murder. He may even get the death penalty. See, I wasn't thinking about that before. I wasn't thinking about the stuff that came out. But, I don't know the law, And listening to Nancy Grace, Nancy Grace was an attorney before. Listening to her, I said, shoot, I'm with you when you're right. Now, he did do that. That's premeditation. Dang. I tell you, we be put in some situations And you know what? A lot of us probably would have been in the same situation, but God. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us done been in fights where it could have turned deadly, where what we had done could have unalived a person, but it just wasn't in the cards to happen to us, you know? If the person that did this, he might get off. Y'all, look at my finger. My finger has swollen. What? Something must have bit me. What the heck? And this is the hand that's got nerve damage. What the? Yo, what the heck? He lived in Mississippi. No, he lived in Texas. Both of them live in Texas. Vlossing. Hey, did you get your hat? Butterfly Family Vlogs, did you get your hat? I saw Erica got hers and she took a picture and sent it to me in my inbox. I'm just waiting on her to say it's okay to put the picture out there. If she says okay, then I'll show y'all. But if no, I can't. Y'all know despite what y'all think, I got integrity, child. I don't just post stuff. I don't do that. Like a little wood or something. Where about? Oh, I'm from Mississippi, Peter Dean. I mean, if he was the opposite race, he might get off easy. Yeah. Yeah, you're right about that. I agree. Yeah, I'm wiping this car out. Oh, shoot. Dang. This car, I didn't even think this car was that dirty. Dang. My mama is going to kill me, for real, y'all. I'm trying to think how I'm going to get these daggone stains out. It's coming up. Oh, she gonna kill me. That daggone Kaden. Y'all, look how dirty. Look. Y'all, look how dirty. Filthy. My mama is going to kill me, y'all. And I already done took the rugs out and wiped them down. They in the house clean. I started washing the rugs the other day. They just as clean. Shoot, I need to come in here. I need to take my daggone shoes off when I get in her car. Shoot. My mama gonna kill me, y'all. She gonna kill me. Lord Jesus. She is going to kill me. That daggone Kaden. Maybe if I get somebody to detail it. I don't detail it a little bit, but I'm from Australia, Western Australia. Hillbilly. Well, you know, whatever you say. I'll be a hillbilly. I bet you won't have no greens this summer. I bet you won't have all the vegetables and stuff I got. And don't hate on me. Don't hate on me because your life sucks. Because, honey, all I got is space and opportunity right here. I got so much daggone land out here. My little boy can just run and play, and he got to worry about nobody. So call me a hillbilly. Hold on, y'all. Let me put this thing up. This vacuum. It's clean. It smells good. All right, here we go. Good. Gene. Be quiet, Siri. Shut up. Siri talk too much. My truck is filthy. I need to clean that mug. I'll do it this weekend. Shut up, Coco. You can't get out. I let Coco out this morning, let her run, but it's another dog that's out. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Let me get my charger. I'm about to sit down. Veronia, I got something to tell you about teeth. I asked the hygienist about why our teeth are, I guess, whiter than you all's. Different countries. I don't know. So she gave me an explanation. I'm about to sit down and talk to y'all for a few moments. Oh, God. Oh, Lord Jesus. I still got this fluoride on my teeth. I need to go brush it off. Okay. Whew. Okay. All right. So, oh, I could tell I got that fluoride on my teeth. Anyway, I went to the dentist today. They went ahead and finished the clean and polished them. They polished my teeth and put fluoride on it. And I asked the dentist, why is it that certain countries, dang, my hand swole. Look at that. What the freaking heck? Why? Oh, it hurt. Look how swollen it is. And it's red too, and it's throbbing. What the heck done happened to my finger? Why do certain countries, why is the United States teeth whiter than other countries? And she said, I don't know. She said, I never knew that. I said, yeah, I have people from other countries saying that Americans' teeth are whiter. She said, well, it could be the fluoride, that we have fluoride in our water. And she said, and also it could just be genetics. It's something inside your skin, like a piece. The skin is not even pierced. I don't know. I was just using, unless I'm allergic to pine sol. I was just using pine, unless something's, I don't even have no sting. Ain't nothing even sting. I don't know. I started scrubbing with that pine sol. Y'all, it hurt so bad. Like, I don't get that. I was just cleaning with the pine sol, and then my finger swelled up. Nothing. It wasn't a spider. It's not even I don't know. That's strange. And it's like throbbing. You could tell it's steady swelling. Look how red it is. It could just be the pine sol. Because ain't nothing stung me. Nothing stung me. Anyway, that mosquito got you while you was cleaning the car. Probably so. Probably so. You probably right. Be careful if it's not. That's what I was told. We have fluoride in our water, allergic to something. Probably the pine sol. That's crazy though. If you, Brian, usually you're not gonna get off. That's the truth. There's a dog behind you. You little dirty dog. Get out of here. Why would you say something like that? That is so stupid. Why would you see what I'm talking about? It's a dog behind me. Why would you do that? You know I was attacked by a dog. Oh, wait. It is. I told my husband I gotta get to it. I gotta get back on it. I can't. I'm about to go in, y'all. I'm about to go back to do what I was used to do because I can't. I got to get to work. I've been slacking, so I got to get back on here. I got to go live on TikTok. What time is it? 9:45. I got to go live on TikTok. Might have to go live on Facebook, and then I'm gonna have to produce some content. And we're gonna do a show tonight. It's gonna be about Peach. Some people are just so blind. Why? Just stupid, girl. Kimmy, are you seeing my text? Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't put it on all. I'm so sorry. What did you say, girl? What did she say? Dang, why does this phone do this? Put your finger in some ice water. You right though, but that is so strange. Normally, maybe some did. You know what? It's itching right here. It's itching right here. Maybe it did sting me. It's itching. I don't see nothing. It's itching. It's probably mosquito. That's probably what it is. Cause it's itching. Oh, it's itching. God dog. Anyway, let me tell y'all something else. So since we do coffee and conversation, I'm gonna pass this information on to you all because y'all know y'all drink coffee. So I was talking to the hygienist and she asked me, she's like, "Do you drink coffee?" I said, "Yes." She said, when you, because I was telling her I brush my teeth. Look at all this stuff. My face so gritty. I was telling her I brush my teeth after I drink coffee. I brush it after I eat. So if I eat 3 times a day, I'm brushing it before then. And it takes a good 20 minutes each brushing to make sure you brush your teeth good. So she was like, just to give you a tip, wait 30 minutes after you drink your coffee. Because if you brush your teeth right after you drink your coffee, all you're doing is swirling around the acid. Coffee is very acidic. I said, "Girl, for real?" She said, "Yes." She said, and before you brush your teeth, after you waited that 30 minutes, rinse your mouth out with water first and then brush your teeth. She told me that. I said, "Oh, I got to tell my people this." I said, "I got to tell them this because I've never heard that before." Yeah, that mosquito got me. That's the only thing it could have been. That was a weird looking mosquito, wasn't it? Look how swollen my hand is. Dang, that finger big. What the world? I got a retarded finger. Let's see, I think it's the water too. Be careful. How do I sign up for TikTok? I can't get on there. Oh, Miss Ann. Miss Ann. I don't know how old you are, but you are so sweet. Do you? Well, my mama on TikTok too. Just download the app. You're gonna go to your app store on your phone. Download the app, and once you download the app, create you an account, a TikTok account. Once it downloads to your phone, go through the app, create you an account through your email. It's real easy. Don't be afraid. I don't know if you're older like my mom, but it's super easy. Just follow the prompt tools on your phone. If one of them juicy fat mosquitoes with the wings, I think he might have stung you. Girl, that old stinking mosquito, he got me sitting up there lurking. Thanks for the information, Kim, because you know I love my coffee. I know that's right. Y'all, let me tell you something else. I was talking about this at the beginning of this video. So I go in, see the same hygienist. She said, she was like, "Kim," she called my name, and I went and I smiled. And she said, "I knew that was you because you have the prettiest white teeth." And I was like, "For real? Child, I'm trying to get them bleached. You know, I want to get them whitened." So we get back down, we get to talking, and she's cleaning my teeth, right? She said, "I don't think I have ever seen whiter teeth." I said, "Girl, you better stop." She said, "No, I'm serious." I was like, "You ain't never." I said, "I was getting ready to ask y'all about that whitening because I want to whiten my teeth." She said, "Your teeth are white. They're not going to get any whiter." I said, "Really?" She said, "Yeah." She said, "We've had people because they got some like it's like a blue light thing that they got at the dentist's office." She's like, "Your teeth are not going to get any whiter." I said, "Shoot, I even thought about veneers." She said, "Your teeth are the whitest I have ever seen." It's genetics, y'all, I promise. Hey, you are very cute. Oh Lord. Love me. Especially since you drink. I drink coffee, but I brush my teeth, y'all. I brush my teeth. Yay. My mom just called and said the hat came. I'll be seeing her tomorrow to get it. Oh, okay, good deal. Erica got hers. I don't know if she ever sent me a message back. Oh, my finger, y'all. Hold on, let me look to see if Erica messaged me on Instagram and see if she said it was okay to show y'all the hat. Because she said it's okay. I'm going to show you, girl. Let's see what she said, girl. I was talking to my mama today, and she said, I was on your live this morning. She said, Kim, I know you be working hard on that YouTube. I said, Mama, I ain't been working real hard. I said, I'm just going to have to do it. I'm just going to have to work hard, harder than what I'm already working. I'll get it. She said, I know you will. I said, because I got to get it for Kaden. I got to get it for Kaden. Like, my husband, he don't understand, y'all. He think we spending too much money on Kaden. And I be telling him, I'm like, baby, you have to invest in your children. You have to. If you don't, like, what, you want to raise a bum? No, you want him to be a productive citizen, and you want him to be able to thrive so he won't need us. And it's our job as parents to make sure he have what he need. Did she send my message back? Oh, she ain't look at it yet. I can't show y'all the hat yet, girl. She ain't look at the message yet. So my husband don't understand. Thanks again. Oh, you welcome. You don't drink coffee? It's time to do 100 miles per hour down the highway, Kimmy. Get in the grind mode. I know you already have, but I mean, times 10, lock in. Girl, I'm about to go back to what I was doing. I guess I just needed a break. And I can't depend on YouTube. I'm going to have to really hone into TikTok and Facebook, because that's where the money coming from. Because YouTube, it was good 2 months ago, but now it's going through a drop period, and I'm not getting the support that I need over here. So I just got to go do what it do over there. Have gotten everything done for your VA stuff. Have I gotten everything done? I actually have a VA appointment next week that I'm going to have to cancel, because I got my finger swole. I got 2 appointments on the same day, and I got to take one of those. I have to go to that appointment. So I'm just going to reschedule it. So once I reschedule that VA appointment, everything is determined on this next VA appointment. Once I complete this, I can go ahead and wrap up my disability, not close it out, but finish submitting the form. Once I do that, then we'll be on our way. We'll be on our way. And then I'm probably gonna have to you know what? Bump that. When I resubmit it, I'm about to add my hips to it. I'm about to add the hips, because I didn't have a hip on there. I only had the knees. I'm about to add the hip to it. So after this appointment, I'll be good. What's your TikTok name? If you still getting that hip replacement. Girl, yes, I'm getting a hip replacement. Yes, girl. Yes. I'm waiting on the VA. I have to go to this appointment once I go, because anybody that's with the dang, my hand throbbing. Anybody that's a veteran, you got to go to your one appointment like once a year. I got to go to that appointment, because they were supposed to go ahead and call the surgeon. Well, not surgeon, but call community care. Get them so I can go ahead and go to the orthopedic here in Tupelo. And I've already been there before. They already got all my records. All I need to do now is to see. They just need to schedule the surgery. That's it. Once we do that, we are good to go. That's all I need them to do. You said, heck, I ain't brushing it under the rug any longer. Another day. Y'all, I'm telling you, I'm about to kick this thing up, girl. I'm about to go back to the way I used to be. I was so freaking burnt out on social media. I didn't want to do videos. And my checks is looking like I'm burnt out. I gotta kick it back up. I gotta kick it up. Hey, Keisha's Comedy said, how you doing? If you can add your PTSD, it's been known. How percentage of it? Yeah, but how do I claim PTSD? It wasn't due to any type of service. It's not connected to a service disability. How can I add that? That would be dishonest. If I say that I just acquired PTSD the end of 2019. Child, I wanted to sue the government for the daggone dog. So I want somebody to pay me, girl. Shoot. Girl, I wish it was. Do y'all know of a way? Like, should I not been compensated? Like, should I not, like, I ain't get nothing? I don't get that. Do y'all understand that? I get nothing. Should I not have been compensated for this dog attack? Only thing was compensated is I did get workers' comp. It was better than state workers' comp. That workers' comp probably was more than what people was making in this area going to work. But I was getting paid more than that working as a carrier. I be trying to think like, do I want to go back to the post office? Do I want to put my life, like, could I do it? I be looking at it so bad, like, could I do that again? I'll be so scared. Oh my God. Most people haven't and don't know it. It's possible you already had it, but it made it worse. How? How did I had nothing traumatic to happen to me in the military. Nothing. How in the world am I going to, like, I just don't be wanting to lie, y'all. I don't be wanting to lie. It was on, yes, Miss Am. I got attacked by those two pit bulls on the job. I wanted to sue the Fed. I wanted to sue any and everybody. But so I had a federal lawyer, which I don't know what happened to him. And then I had a regular lawyer to do the civilian part of the case. They saw was no money in it, and they was like, "There's no money. Like, you can sue them, you will win, but you ain't gonna get nothing. You gonna spend more paying us." And I'm like, "How's that freaking fair? How's that fair? The lady let the dog out on you purposely. You should have been compensated, and it was just be girl." And I told him that. I told my attorney, I said, I know there was no other reason why those dogs. I delivered the package in the garage. I walked in the garage. Wasn't no dogs in there. The dogs didn't attack me. I turned my back. I was halfway to the garage in my vehicle, and then I heard a noise. The first dog came out of the garage. They didn't even have no doggy door, girl. My attorney went and looked at all that. They didn't even have a doggy door, so you couldn't claim that. And then I created some space between me and the dog. Next thing I know, it was another one coming out the garage. And when they got together, baby, they didn't bark, they didn't growl, they just instantly attacked me. And I have not been compensated. I've not been nothing. Nothing. It makes me so angry. It's like I was on my job and I can't do nothing. Ain't nothing I could do. What can I do? Why won't you get a job in the mailroom? Because I don't even step foot in the post office. I would not. If you know how PTSD work, I don't even step foot in the post office. Do you hear me? I'm so angry at the freaking post office. I don't step foot over there. Mm-mm. When I mail packages, you know where I go? UPS. I won't step foot in the post office. It's just, I don't know. It's just a thing. I don't even want to go over there. Mm-mm. If I was in your car, if you was in your car already, why did you get out? I would have put the car in drive. Girl, I wasn't in my car. You didn't hear me? You didn't hear me? You didn't hear me? I delivered the package in the garage. I wasn't in my car. I turned around, headed back to my vehicle. I was halfway between the garage door and the vehicle. The closest thing to me was a garbage can. I walked by the garbage can to create some daggone space. I didn't even run. I wasn't even afraid because I didn't think these freaking dogs was gonna attack me. At that time, it was only one, and by the time I got to the garbage cans, it was like I think it was like two. Hold on, y'all. Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Okay. So by the time I got to the garbage cans, the other dog comes out, and both of them attack me. While the lady allegedly, so she say, was in the house taking a shower. But if she was in the house taking a shower, why she didn't hear me screaming when these dogs was attacking me? She heard me. You didn't hear me screaming. And y'all, I got a big mouth. Oh, my mouth is loud. And you got to think, I was screaming for my life. I was on the ground, on my back, and these dogs was on freaking top of me. And I was screaming. She never came out. You hear me? Somewhere or another, I get to my car. I crawl backwards to get to my vehicle. If you saw the photos, it's blood all on the side of the door. You can see my handprints while I'm trying to find the handle to pull myself up because the dogs never stop attacking me. It wasn't nobody but the grace of God to, I have no idea why they let go. To this day, I do not know why those dogs let go because pits don't let go, but they let go for some reason. I pulled myself up, got in that daggone vehicle, and I started blaring on the horn. I don't know why I honked the horn. I'm blaring on the horn. I knew somebody was in the house. Guess what she run out of? The garage. Oh my God, oh my God. What happened? Your dogs attacked me. Oh my God, do you need anything? Yeah. Do you need a towel? Yes. Blood was everywhere. She goes in the house. I call 911. She go in the house through the garage, same garage that I just delivered the package, same garage. The dogs mysteriously come out of that were not in the garage when I delivered the package. I'm on the phone with 911, blah, 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 telling them this and that. She runs back out. She give me the towel. I'm talking to 911. They telling me paramedics, police are on their way. I'm like, I'm about to get up out of here. I know I'm in a racist area. She just let these dogs out on me. I am gone. Girl, I put that thing in reverse and I got on down the road. I'm calling everybody, trying to tell them what's going on with me and where I'm headed. It's not always trauma. It could be the job itself stressing you out. Say you were carrying weapons. Them being heavy could have caused stress to the body. So you think I have PTSD? But it was diagnosed in 2020 that I had PTSD. Hmm. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Maybe that's why I don't have a lot because I don't like being dishonest. I just can't stand to be dishonest. She knew what she knew. She knew. Because during the oh, let me tell y'all this. Oh, girl. Remember I told you we had a deposition, right? Because my attorneys was trying to find the money. Everybody was looking for the money. Because they like, you get paid, we get paid. They're asking her what happened during the attack. She says she heard, this will make you be like, I know that lady was lying. She heard me blare, this her exact words. I heard her blaring down on the horn. If you can hear a horn, why do you hear me screaming? Y'all, I am so, my voice carries. It is loud. You hear me? It's loud. You heard the horn, but you didn't hear me screaming? And she said she was in the shower. I remember when she ran outside. She had blonde hair and she had her hair in a ponytail. And when she said she was in the shower, I was like, the hell for lying. Her hair was dry. Her hair was dry. It's okay, my daughter just called me. Sorry, y'all. It's nowhere in the world. She sat up there and lied. And then, y'all, hold up. I still got fluoride. That's why this white stuff. Then, about a few years later, I meet this lady online. She tells me she was attacked by the same dogs at that lady's house, and she sent me pictures. And so I asked her, "Have the dogs ever attacked anybody?" She said, "Yeah." She said her friend told her that it was a black person that tried to rob them. Girl, oh, that just infuriated me. I just don't understand why I can't get justice. Why? I don't know. I just y'all don't understand the anger inside of me because of that. I cannot get justice. Like, I just knew, like, we about to be straight. Like, I got complete nerve damage in my daggum hand. I got PTSD, and I don't get no compensation. Like, nothing. Like, I don't get nothing. My husband's like, "Why don't you file for disability?" Do you know how much disability pay? I can make more. And I know y'all like, yeah, gonna need to get disability. If I get disability, I ain't gonna be able to do YouTube. You can only make so much on disability. And I ain't sure ain't about to do nothing dishonest. So that ain't gonna work. What do I do? I heard from a other CC that you were a mean lady. Girl, get on down the road. Get on down. Listen, I don't want to hear what you heard or what. Listen, none of y'all don't know me. Y'all don't know me. Get on, because I ain't in the mood right now. I'm ticked off anyway. I'm real ticked off right now. No civilian help you. All of this is insult to humanity. Girl's crazy. She knew what she was doing. She can't tell me she didn't. Do you need anything? Girl. Miss Shirley, how in the world? I tried. I tried. That's all I can do is try. I'm not saying to be dishonest. I'm saying it's possible. Well, I'm going to try then. We'll try. Sometimes veterans don't know. A lot of times they are diagnosed with it after leaving the military. Really? I wish you had a girl. If I would have had a camera in my vehicle, girl, she would have went to jail. That's all I wanted, for both of them to be locked up. One of them did get locked up. Her husband is locked up. From then to believe you was lying. She's saying that you was brown. She did not. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. This is what I think. I was a rural carrier, right? Dang, my fingers off. I was in my personal vehicle. I had signage all around the vehicle, meaning you got those magnetic United States Postal Service on the side. They were like the United flag, but it's got the United States Postal Service on both sides of the door, the left, the right, and then you got that strobe light on the top. And we're not in uniform. Rural carriers are not in uniform. I was in regular civilian clothes, but I had my badge on. So all she had to do was look at the vehicle, but she probably saw a black girl in a white neighborhood. They had never gotten a package before. That's the first time they had gotten a package. She saw a black girl pull up to her vehicle. I mean, pull up to her garage, and she saw me walk in her garage, and she let them daggone dogs out because she saw me walking out. So she probably thought I stole something. That's what happened. She should have just said that. She thought I stole something. And y'all, look, causing insult to injury. How many of y'all remember the heifer? And she is a heifer, excuse me. She sent me a message on Facebook. Hateful, y'all. Hateful. Ooh, wait. Hateful woman. I even showed it. It's on one of the videos. I showed it. Kimmy, I know you probably deal with a lot. All right, girl, you have no idea. It's evil, mom. Hi. Remember, I told you I'm resourceful, not a hater, but a believer in my people. Oh, Veronia, you never did see that? Let me find it. Y'all got time? Let me find it because I don't delete nothing. I got to find it. Y'all be prepared to have me upset today. Let's find it. So, what's this? 2025. It wasn't 24. It had to be 23. So, let's run it all the way back. I got to go all the way back. How can I find it? What was that lady's? I don't even remember the lady's name. Hold on. I'm going to find it. Not the message how I'm saying. Get an LLC. Switch your social media all into your LLC name. You can still collect disability checks because it's not linked to your personal social. When you switch it over to your LLC name, don't get yourself upset. I ain't trying to go to jail, y'all. I'm going to find it. Hold on. Let me find this message. I know it was it last summer? It might have been last summer when I opened it. Hold on. Let me find it. Maybe it was last summer. Was it last summer? Hold on, I'm going to find it, y'all. That's a year ago. Hold on, I'm going to find it. What was her? Oh, wait a minute. I can just type in her name. Duh. Will it come up? Please let it come up. Search messages. Oh, there it is. There it is, y'all. I got it. I got it, girl. Ooh, I got it. Yes, I do. Oh, honey. Oh, honey. Y'all ready? You're not going to jail. It will be linked to your EI. I don't have an EIN. When you get an LLC, switch it over. Okay. Now, hold on. Y'all ready? Hello, Kimberly. This is Amy Turner. I'm putting you on blast. Tim Turner is my husband, and my dogs were the ones that hurt you, dummy. I have sat back and not said a word because at this point, it's just your words. But just so you know, in your heart, my husband wasn't even home. He was at work. I was at home in the shower. There, go right there, you bitch. God dog it. Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm about to get pissed off. Oh, I'm about to get pissed off. Is she? You little stinking dog. Hold on. Oh, Jesus. I was at home in the shower. Then I came outside and I helped you. I gave you towers and your little scanner thingy. I am sincerely sorry my dogs hurt you. I thought about you daily for months, liar. I prayed with my family for, y'all, I cannot. I cannot. I cannot. I cannot. This pissing me off. I can't. Mm. Mm. Oh, I cannot. Whew. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Oh, I cannot. Oh, this pisses me off. Delay the line. Okay. I am sincerely sorry my dogs hurt you. I thought about you daily for months. I prayed with my family for you that God will put his healing hands on you and heal you, that you wouldn't harbor hatred in your heart towards me. I don't understand why you saying stuff you are about my husband. I have read everything you have said. And to be honest, it hurts, but it's just lies. You hear that? As if me and our three children aren't going through enough. Oh my freaking God. Oh my God. She talking about she going through, her husband beat a man to death, y'all. Oh, Jesus. Kids at school are mean enough as it is, so I don't understand how grown-ups can do the same. My dogs had never bit anyone until that day, and nobody would know or understand why they did what they did. I'm sure it will make you happy to know the black dog got hit by a police car. Thank Jesus. And it threw him. I don't care nothing about that stupid dog. The bridal dog is so old she can't hardly see good. Run her over too. Our world today is, child, she's stupid. Just, oh, y'all, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This lady, she is so, I cannot believe she had the gall to even send me a message. I had never reached out to that lady not one time. I never drove by her house again. Nothing. I had all her information. You ain't think I had her information? I had her phone number and everything. I never once, because I didn't know what I was going to do, so I stayed away from her, never looked for her on Facebook, nothing. And she had it in her. Y'all understand. Y'all do not understand. Don't nobody understand. Oh, I'm not going to do this today. I'm not doing this today. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. That jump made me so daggone mad. That kind of stuff. It pisses me off. She worried about her husband. Nobody told her husband to beat that man to death. Her kid's going through enough. Your kid's going through enough because your husband, after the dog attack, and I tell you what type of people these are. This man beat another man to death with his bare hands. He beat him, he drove off from the bar, and he came back and finished this man off. So you could tell what type of people these are. And I couldn't get no justice. Like nothing. And she talking about her family. She don't know what my family went through. My whole family. It's not fair, man. It's not fair. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But y'all don't understand what I go through. And I have to just sit back and just try to be okay. But this junk right here, this is messed up. Everything. I'm telling you, I try to tell people all the time, when you think you got your life figured out, anything could happen. Anything could happen at the blink of just a little bitty second. Your whole life can change. Because that day when I got up to go to work, I did not know this was going to happen. I didn't think this was going to happen. I was trying to get ready, get things ready because it was so close to Christmas. I wanted Caden to have a good Christmas. I think he had just turned 2. Was it 2? Yeah, he had just turned 2 because we had just had his 2nd year birthday party. I wanted him to have a good Christmas, and I was trying to work out of overtime, trying to work hard. I ain't getting nothing. I'm talking about nothing. This junk ain't fair, man. And it's like, what do you do? What do you do? And I know God will make a way. I don't know what God have in store for me. That's why I try to keep hope about my channels, because I don't know what God has in store for me, but I know it's got to be something. Because ain't no way I went through all of this for nothing. Prior to the dog attack, my husband was home every day. Every day my husband was home. My husband had to go start driving trucks so he could make more money, so he could support me and my son. This ain't fair, man. This ain't fair. And I just, my heart go out to people who's going through something, who's hurting. You know, you could have lost your job. Trust me, I understand. I ain't sitting here acting like I'm better than anybody. I understand. If anybody don't understand, I do. Because I was telling my mama, I said, Mama, I was talking to my mama this morning. I said, Mama, I hate that I can't go out there and get 3 and 4 jobs. It's not fair to me. That's not fair to me. I ain't never been the type of person that did not work, but I can't control my emotions. I can't control how I will react. I can't control that. And it made me so angry. Because it ain't fair. It's not fair. I could see if I was walking in that woman's yard. I could see if I was walking in that woman's yard and I wasn't working. I was working. I was doing my job. Nothing. Nothing. Oh, Jesus. This is why I don't like to talk about this dog attack. I be trying to suppress the feelings. Not talk about it, not bring it up. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. This is real life over here. I ain't trying to be somebody I'm not, you know. I'm a real person. I have real feelings. I have real emotions. It's real life over here. I'm not just putting on no show for y'all. This stuff is real. A lot of times y'all don't see this side of me because I try to get on camera and I try to be happy, but it's hard. It's hard. And then I have to deal with all this by myself. My husband is on the road. He's not here. I can't call my husband upset like this. You know why? My husband is driving. He don't need to hear this. That just make him upset. You don't get behind no wheel when you upset. The more he at home, the less money he make. He got to be working. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I'm going to get it together. Hold on. Let me blow my nose. Lord Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh. I'm sorry. Oh, that's so gross. I hate to do this on camera. I should have pressed mute. That is so nasty. I need to go wash my hands. Oh. Oh, Jesus. And the whole situation, that whole life flipped upside down. I ain't even the same person no more. That ain't even fair to me. I done turned into a whole different person. Sitting up here, a prison in my own daggone house. I used to love to go places and to do things. At one point, I used to be afraid to be outside, but see, I ain't afraid no more because if something pop up on me, they gonna get popped. I don't go nowhere without that. Nowhere. Because I don't trust people. My trust is gone. I don't trust people. I don't know what's going to happen. I want to be prepared at all times because I lost complete control that day. Those dogs just snuck up on me and tore me up. That's the worst feeling. That's the worst feeling to have something when you think you in control and like something just sneak up on you and get you. Then you always think something behind you. That's crazy. Oh, what was my response? Oh, this was my response. Hold on, let me open it up. Oh, I did a video, honey. It's still on YouTube. I did a whole video for her and I told her, oh yes, ma'am. I did a video to that look. Here it is right here. This show you how much I don't be on. Dang, it was 2 months to the day. Look at her. Look at her. She sent it. Can y'all see that? She sent it 8/18/23. Oh, devil. I sent my response. Can you see that? 10/18/23. You see this? To my accusers, they contacted me. She read it. Did I block her? I think I blocked her. No, I didn't. I ain't block her. She said, and sorry her kids have problems in schools is because of their mentality sick. And the crazy part of, she said, so she watches you on social media and reached out to you because you told the truth. She sure did reach out to me, and I told her a thing or two. Like, y'all should go watch the video. Here it is. This is the video right here. I was pissed off. This it. To my, oh my, hold on. This was, and I ain't even get that many views. But I ain't do it for the views. I did it for her. Oh, that used to be the all over the place. I'm very upset. I am livid right now. And the only thing that I can do is, hold on. Let me get myself together. This was the only thing that I could. This video. So I'm sitting and I'm waiting to pick up Kaden. I'm crocheting. This was the video. I did this video right after I read it. I came home and I turned the camera on. I didn't talk to nobody. I wanted to do it naturally on camera. Message, and they said the first 5 people that purchased something from the site. I'm sorry, like my your messages go to another place. So that's what the messages were. Let's get to the point. Talk too much. It is so uncalled for. Like I said, this is the only way that I know how to respond rather than do something I regret. And it's already bad enough for y'all. Okay. So you can go watch the video yourself. We ain't gonna play it. I'm sorry that happened to you. It is what it is. It can happen to anybody. I don't know why it happened. Only thing I can say is that if it would have never happened, one, The good thing about that situation happening, it made me a better person. It made me more compassionate. Um, I'm trying to, and the only reason why I'm getting emotional is because I'm trying to find find the good in a bad situation. But and then Caden, he gets to play. He got a lot more room to play. Here, it's quieter here. I like living here. But anything else, and maybe my story can help somebody else. That's the only thing I could think. Or maybe why this happened to me. Maybe I could be inspiration or, to somebody else. I could lift somebody else up. Because I know what it feels like to, I'm so sorry, y'all. But I know what it feels like to be depressed. Because I have those days. I know what it feels like to be depressed. I know what it feels like. I just know. And I want to help somebody else in the midst of whatever I'm going through. Cause I know, and my daddy tell me this all the time, You always say, why me? Why me? Why not you? Who are you? How come, who are you where bad things can't happen to you? It's bad things happen to people all the time. Why are you so special? God is no respecter person. If it can happen to Jim John, it can happen to you. Like, for instance, there are so many things that happen to people, to children who are abused, uh, hate crimes happen to people. How come it didn't have to happen to me? God spared my life. So how come I can't be thankful? And in the midst of this dog attack, if you cannot see how God worked in my life, it's something wrong with you. Because nobody should have got up off of that ground. Nobody. I think about I think about when I was in the hospital and I remember the preacher that came to see me, not my dad, but somebody else here came to see me. And he said, you know what? He said, how did the dogs get off of you? I said, I don't know. I don't know why they turned me loose. The more I would research, because I was researching all different, like the strength of the bite, like how many pounds of pressure a pit puts on you. And I was reading it. How much pressure was on my hand. Most times, dogs don't let go. Not no pit. They don't let go. And for them to turn me loose, that wasn't nobody but God. It wasn't nothing I did. People ask me, how did you get up? I have no clue. I have no clue. It wasn't nobody but God. Y'all, when I tell you, when I think about how it happened, where the bites were on me, I got a bite on the back of my neck right here. When I think about that, I'm like, those dogs was trying to get to my daggone neck. They was trying to get to my neck. I had a bite on the inside of my thigh, all on my leg. It's like, a lot of people like, oh, I'm so sorry it happened to you. But those dogs could have killed me. They could have bit my face. Like, that's where they were going. The dog was right here in my face. I was on my back. They're right here in my face. Well, one of them was more aggressive. It was right here in my face. And I remember while I was fighting the dogs or whatever, trying to, mind you, while my hand is in his mouth, you can tell. It was like this. Well, it was more like this. It must have been, I don't know, because all this was slit too from here all the way up. But my hand was in his mouth like this. And I'm trying to beat the dog on the head with that blue scanner thingy she said she bought me. I'm trying to beat him across the head. And I'm just fighting, y'all. I'm fighting like, I'm surprised I ain't bite the dog. I was fighting. And that dog got right here in my face. He was right here. And I was so, I could remember laying there on that ground. And I was so tired. I was so freaking tired. I said, man, I'm tired. They gonna kill me. That's exactly what I was saying in my mind. Like, I'm about to die. These dogs about to kill me. And something said, you better keep fighting. And I did. I kept fighting. I kept fighting. I was so tired. I was fighting and scooting back, trying to find that vehicle. And I pulled myself up, got in the vehicle. But if you don't see God in that situation, it's something wrong with you. Because most people do not live an attack of one dog. There were two. And I'm here to tell the story. Am I out on the other end of this? No. I'm still going through it every single day, y'all. I mask a lot of stuff by trying to keep a routine, getting up every morning. So I don't have to think about my own problems. I drown myself in making sure Caden is okay. Making sure he have what he need. Making sure he's getting a good education. I do social media, and that keep my mind off of what goes on with me. Like, and I'm able to suppress what goes on. And I'm able to, I created like an oasis here. This is my safe haven. I feel very safe. I go down there to my office. I can work. I don't have to worry about going off on nobody. Ain't nobody here. Most of the times when I hear, I don't even turn the TV on. I don't like no noise in the car. I cannot stand noise. That's part of PTSD. I ain't never been like that. Never. But I just learned how to live with it. I've been living with it since 2019. We're in 2025. It's going on what? 6 years? I just learned how to live with it. It is what it is. What can I do? Nothing. So that's why I work so freaking hard. I just try to stay busy. I could sit at home and not do nothing. I could sit at home and just lay in the bed all day. I don't do that. Matter of fact, in another hour, I'm going to have to go to the school. I don't sit around and be lazy. I have things to do. I got me a garden, but this is all in my safe haven. All here. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't help it, y'all. I'm sorry for crying. I can't help it. Man, this something serious, man. This is really something serious. So I don't like to talk about this. I can't stand to talk about this kind of stuff. Oh, Lord, I have to go wash my hands again. Oh, Lord, hold on, because that's bad. Okay, hold on. I got to go wash my daggone hands. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Whew, I got to get myself together. I got to pull myself together quick. Oh. God. Sorry, y'all. So, you know the story. I know I'm going to have to tell this story again. And I'm going to just have to... No, I shouldn't have to tell that story again. I just need to post that to my to my wall. I know I got a lot of new subscribers. A lot of people don't know what happened to me. So hopefully you can understand better. Really? Nick said, right, YouTube has a lot of footage of people of color being harassed in white neighborhoods while making that's crazy. That is crazy. That's not right, man. And my brother-in-law, he works for UPS. I saw him yesterday. We were coming out the tutor. And I was like, what's up, bro? And I told him, I said, I don't know if UPS like the post office, but you better make sure you have something on you. Because you just, well, UPS is a little different because those are big brown trucks and they got on uniforms or whatever. But still, these daggone dogs, these daggone dogs, I'm telling you, people are cruel, man. People are really, really cruel. Real cruel. Good morning, people. I'm listening to you at work. I'm so sorry for your gosh. I know he will. And it's crazy because God timing is not our timing. You know, we think when we ask God something, and maybe I think about maybe why did this happen to me? God is trying to teach me a lesson. There is a lesson to be learned. It's the reason why this happened to me. I don't know, but it's been almost 6 years and I'm still going through it. Maybe it's reaping season, child. Maybe that's what it is. I'm still going through. And I try to keep a smile on my face. I try to be kind to others and bless other people too. But shoot, I go through it. Just like many of y'all go through it. I ain't by y'all. Listen, we ain't by ourselves. A lot of people going through a lot more worse than what I'm going through. Maybe I shouldn't be complaining. Because, honey, it's a lot of people going through some stuff. It's somebody probably watching me right now that is paralyzed in their bed. I remember it was a guy watching me. And I can't remember the guy's name, but he was like, I'm watching you right now, and they're transferring me from my bed. I mean, from my bed to my chair. So they probably was using like a Hoyer lift or something like that. It's people can't even walk. You know what I'm saying? There are people that are paralyzed from the neck down. Many of y'all have heard me tell y'all about the guy from Heat Wave, Johnny Wilder, that song Always and Forever. Y'all know that song, Always and Forever, each moment with you. Heat Wave, right? Well, I knew him. I sung in his studio as a teenager. I didn't know the magnitude of who he was as a star. I was just really amazed. Let me tell y'all something. When you think that you have gone through so much, it's always somebody so much worse off than you. This man, I'm talking about the celebrity, the star, the song that they play at all weddings. Y'all know he wait, Boogie Night, dun, 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 dun. Y'all know that. He lived in Dayton, Ohio. He was a member of the Church of Christ. He went to Residence Park, Church of Christ. Well, remember, I sung in a singing group. It was 5 of us. We was teenagers. We sung a cappella. We were very good. Anyway, it was some boys that came up from Hollywood, Florida. Was it Hollywood, Florida? Came up recording a gospel album. Me and some other girls sung on that gospel album. Anyway, I remember Johnny Wilder. And the older I get, the more I'm like, dang, that man was so happy. He was paralyzed from the neck down. He used to, I'm trying to think. He moved, I believe he moved his chair where he had a little straw thing right here. And he would do his little thing right here. And his chair was computerized. Way back in them times when I was a little girl, it was computerized. That man always had a smile on his face. This is a man that had everything, y'all. I'm talking about traveled the world, sung everywhere. And I didn't know this till I got older because I didn't know who he was. I just knew it was a man in a wheelchair. I didn't know nothing about no heat wave. I was a kid. My parents didn't tell me about that. But he was so happy. Anytime you saw him, that man had a smile on his face. He couldn't move. He couldn't use it. He was paralyzed from the neck down. Oh, was it from the? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was from the neck down. I can ask my daddy. I think it was from the neck down. But anyway, he could sing. And he was always being positive and happy. And you would think about your situation and you would look at him and be like, well, if he can smile in his situation and find something that he can be thankful for, how come I can't? In my situation. It's like my daddy used to tell me all the time, even when the dog attack happened, I'm laying up in the hospital. Everybody was coming to visit me. And my daddy, he was just like, Kim, he said, Kim, would you want to go through the storm with God or go through the storm by yourself? Y'all, that is so powerful. When I tell you that is so powerful, just because you go through the storm don't mean it's a lot of people say, oh, it's reaping season. It's reaping season. Oh, she a bad person. She going through bad stuff. And what? Even when the daggone flowers grow, when the grass grow, it's got a storm. It's got to rain. But the sun is going to come out. I'm waiting on the sun right now. It's still raining over here with me. So it must be something real plentiful. Get ready to sprout up. But would you rather go through your situation by yourself or go through your situation with God? With God by your side, God carrying you. It's like the man in the sand. Y'all remember that? Where, no, the footprints in the sand. I don't know it, so please don't ask me to quote it. But the gist of the story is you saw 4 sets of footprints at first. And then you saw 2 sets of footprints. And I think it was something like people were wondering where were the other sets of footprints. It's the reason why you didn't see it is because God was carrying them. So I want God to be with me in my storm. And I can say he been with me because me and my husband could have lost it all, y'all. For real, we could have lost it all. What if I didn't have parents who had a home that we could move into? What would we do? But I was blessed enough to have parents who had a home me and my husband could move into. Because my husband, I remember the day we had came over here. My husband talked to my dad, and he was telling my dad, he was just like, they're going up on the mortgage on the house. Like, we just can't afford it. And my dad was like, y'all sell the house and move over here. And my husband, we was going home and he told me, and I was like, I don't want to move over in my daddy's house. Like, what I look like moving? I'm 40-something years old. I do not want to move in my daddy's house. We can move in an apartment or we can figure out something. Or move somewhere with we can buy another house with a mortgage. We can have a better mortgage rate because we didn't get it fixed. See, we was a little slow. We was a little stupid. So when we bought our home, we got a flexible. Daggone mortgage lender wasn't looking out for us. We should have got a fix. And that daggone mortgage jumped, girl. And we was not ready for that. So we had to sell the house. We should have filed bankruptcy or something. I don't know. I don't know what we could have done, but we were slow, child. We did not know. We did not know. Be strong. Keep pushing through. God is preparing you for your blessings. That's exactly what I said, Carol. God is preparing me for something. I don't know what the something is. All I have, I just got to keep doing what I'm doing. And I talked to Patricia yesterday. She was really, really encouraging. I don't think she know how encouraging she was. I talked to her on the phone for a minute. I talked to Patricia that be in this chat. I told y'all I know her. Me and her used to go to the same church. Uh, the church that my father preached at. But she told me, she said, Kim, you know that quote I always put on my page? I said, which one? She said, trust in the Lord. Woo! Let me quote it so I can say it right. It's something like, trust in the Lord with something and lean not to your own understanding. Hold on, let me find it. That's a powerful. The Lord must knew I needed to talk to her yesterday. What is that scripture? It's Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Okay. Y'all, I don't want y'all to feel like I'm weak because I'm on here crying. I promise. I can't help this. I can't. Trust in the Lord with all thy heart and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him and he shall direct our paths. So maybe God wants me to trust him. Because I always say, if God can take care of the little bitty birds, what makes you think he won't take care of you? God will take care of you every single time. What's that song? He may not come when you want it, but he'll be right on time. God is not, he don't operate on our time. He's on his own time. I know in the long run, everything is going to be okay. It just hurts, man. It hurts. It just hurts. Keep understand you. I'm sorry that happened to you. And I'm praying for you because I have PTSD from trauma. And I pray for you, Miss Ann. I do. PTSD ain't fun, man. It is not fun. It's not fun. And you can't help it. All this stuff, it just made me so angry. I got this stuff. I hate it, man. This just made me angry. I don't like this. Shoot, I wish somebody could do this. And I'll go back to the way I used to be. Especially 7 special needs. It's okay. We all go through important things. We overcome. You're strong. You're okay. You are, I don't know what this is. Cry release the person Jesus cried. So don't feel bad. Yeah, I feel better. It's one thing to talk about that dog attack. But reading that woman message, I'm mad, y'all. I'm real mad. I'm mad. I'm really mad about that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That message was awful. That's right. You know what? You are absolutely right. And that's why, I don't know what God has for me. I don't. I just got to be diligent. I got to do the work. I can't sit here and not do nothing and expect God gonna bless me. Just because I have PTSD, just because I can't physically go to work and leave out my home, don't mean I can't do something. And that's why I try to do. That's why I'm doing this social media. It's not that I can't do nothing. I'm trying. I'm trying. I tell my husband all the time, I'm doing the best I can. Like I'm doing the best I can, but I have been burnt out. Y'all, I was like, I wish I was on a 9 to 5. At least I had a weekends off. It's important you take care of yourself so you can be the best for them and you. And that's why I just try to keep busy. I really try to keep busy, probably which is not good. I probably should deal with it. But I feel like I want to be good mentally because, children feed off of your emotions. And I try to hide my emotions as much as I can around Kaden because I want him to be the best child he could be. I don't want him going to school upset. I don't want him to be like, well, my mama got PTSD. No, I try to, baby, mama tell me all the time, fake it till you make it. I may not be, I'm sorry, my nose will get stopped up. I may not be who I was, but I sure mask a lot of stuff. I really mask it. A lot of people don't know I had PTSD. They don't even see me no more, really. Nobody sees me. I don't go nowhere. So you could get this living survival. Wow. Like like they were saying, get your disability set up, your LLC. You can, I can't even read that. You can hire your son as an employee. Who told me that? My friend girl told me that. She just told me that last week. She said, you can pay Kaden. She told me that. 2 people telling me that? Oh no, I gotta do something. Pay yourself a small salary. Use the money you pay him to pay for it. I know my friend girl told me that. She told me everything y'all told me. It's just that when you're getting these LLC and your EIN, don't you have to pay for that? Because I looked into getting that at one particular time, but I was looking at it last year. My channel, I wasn't even making no money, so it made no sense. It made no sense to even get it. I should have done it last year. Don't apologize. I'm good with you being here. I think you could get something done about the dogs. It's not. Girl. Oh, girl. If there is an attorney on here, contact me because the attorney here, one of the attorneys went ahead and I think he opened the case or something or a filed or something. And then after you file, you have from what this other attorney said, it was Mama Justice out here in Mississippi. For what she told me, because my mama, she was like, call Mama Justice. She could probably help you. So I called her last year and she said, send me all the information. She looked up everything. She had information. She had the police records, everything. She had everything, right? I even got the deposition from when the attorney did his little deposition or whatever. So I got all that. Mama Justice looked at that. And like 2 days, she called me. She said, it's nothing you could do. She said they should have never opened the case or started the lawsuit because you only have a certain amount of time after you file to proceed. And then after then, you can't do nothing. She told me that. I was like, are you for real? I had 1 day. Oh, I had the hiccups. I had 1 day. Well, nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. What I do? Like, it's a reason. I always try to find the reason behind everything. And I think in my mind, God wanted to take everything from me so I can lean on him. And maybe the reason why I have this platform is so people can see him through me. And y'all, let me tell you something. I'm still trying to figure it out. I ain't all, like my mom, she was like, Kim, you need to start back going to church. And I was like, Mama, I ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing nothing wrong. She was like, Kim, you need to go back to church. And I was like, yeah, you right. You right. I do. I really do. I watched you tell your story and it broke my heart. It's bad, Nis. It's bad. But you know what? I'm not the only one. I ain't the only one and I ain't the last one. So a lot of people going through a lot more worse things to this. So that's why I like to watch Trapping Anonymous. I was watching this thing this morning and I have no idea why trauma, like I watch a lot of trauma stuff, people going, I don't know why I do that, because it just made me think about my own stuff. But this girl, her boyfriend stabbed her in the head and in the face, and he tried to unalive her. And she was giving her story on Trapping Anonymous. I felt so bad for that woman. I felt so bad for her. Like, she had this like scarf thing on her head. And the guy, I can't think of the black guy's name. For the life of me, I can't think of his name. But he asked her, he was like, can we see, what he done? And she didn't want to pull it back. I guess she was so embarrassed. And I could relate because even though I only have this on my hand, I'm so embarrassed. Like, I don't even go get my nails done because look, I got all retarded hand now. And it's like, people used to ask me all the time, what is that on your hand? What are those scars? I don't know. I don't even know why I said that. Yeah, I was hurt on the job, Catherine. Amazon, UPS, Postal Freight. It doesn't matter. They don't care. Like you said, they're cruel. When walking, I would tell people to take something with you in case a dog people try to attack you. Paulette, you can't. When you work for the post office, all they give you is mace. You cannot have a weapon at all. Because what I want is my steel. That's what I want. I ain't using no mace. I ain't using no stick. Because you got two dogs on you. A stick ain't going to stop him. Do you hear me? A stick ain't going to stop his behind. They jump. Girl. I could just hear them dogs. Ooh. It's not going to stop. I need something that's going to stop him, put him down. And I need some steel. You can't carry it. The post office won't let you. Let me see. Oh, shoot. It says you have a right to talk about your experience and vent if you need to. You have the right. Also, sharing helps people who have challenges and similar experience. I hope somebody finds something inspirational about this. Used to work with children after I stopped complaining after seeing all I've seen. It's always someone going through something a lot. That's true. Always somebody worse off than you. Yes, always be yourself. You from Dayton, Ohio? Heck yeah, girl. I used to live in Dayton. I graduated from Trotwood. Girl, stop. My daddy preached at Collegiate Heights Church of Christ. Now they call it was on Germantown Pike Road, right before you get the Spunkies, the last church to the left. We moved away in 95. And now they call it, dang, what's the name of that church? They done changed it from Collegiate Heights to something else. I don't know the name of the church. It's something. Heck, y'all know everybody from Dayton. What? Everybody. I'm talking about everybody that graduated around me. Everybody. I got that retard strip. No, I used to live in Dayton. I wasn't born and raised in no Mississippi. To clarify, I was born and raised in Dayton. That is my home. I've heard you mention Dayton a lot. Dayton has a lot of talent. Girl! Kimmy knows a lot about Dayton. Yes, girl. I am from Dayton, honey. I am from Dayton. I will tell you, I still remember the street I lived on. Guess what? I went to Bellhaven. I went to Fairview Middle School. You know I went today. And I went to Patterson, girl. Yes, Lord. Patterson is gone now, but I went to Patterson my 9th, 10th, and 11th grade year. My 12th grade year, I went to Trotwood. Yep. Girl. Girl, I love some dating. Kim, you should share your story on a national level. It's not right that that lady gets away with it. Girl, honey, at first, I wanted to keep quiet because the post office told me not to talk about it. So that's why it didn't even make the news. The post office didn't want me to talk about it. So I tried to keep quiet because I thought we was going to have a lawsuit. If I would have known what I know now, that I wasn't going to get nothing. Because not all this time, but like the first 3 years, I thought I was about to get paid. So I kept quiet. Baby, I didn't get a dime. I should have been singing like an old canary. That song will come out in a way. You need to block Roger. Child, your mind's not on it. Girl, wait a minute. Let me scroll down. Nish, you said you from Dayton, girl. Wait a minute. Nish, how old are you? What high school did you graduate from? Girl, I know a lot about Dayton. I do. Mm-hmm. I do. I remember when look. I used to work at that McDonald's right there at the corner of Free Pike. You know that McDonald's. I don't know. I think it's still there today. That was my first job. I worked at that McDonald's. Sure did. And I saw Roger Troutman. Y'all know the guy more bounds to the computer love. He came up in there with a mink coat one day. I'm like, who is this clown? Who is this? Look like a whole clown. Walked up in there at McDonald's. Yep. That's crazy. Where's she at? She gone. Oh my God. I cannot believe she from Dayton. I want to know who she is. That's crazy. Two people had been in my chat from Dayton. It was dang, what was that girl's name? Lakeisha. Lakeisha Bean? Lakeisha Bean? I think that was her name. Well, anyway, me and her went to the same high school. We was good girlfriends, and I remember her name, but I don't quite remember her. Dang, she gone. $50 for the state of Missouri and the EIN number through the IRS is free. Wait a minute now. My LLC was 50 in my state and EIN was free. Huh? How do you get it? Wait a minute. Why am I not getting no messages? Hold on. What the heck? Are you serious? Can y'all see me? Okay, I'm still on. I didn't know I was still on. Okay. Um, so do you go through the court? Let me see. Thank you for praying for me, Kimmy. If you only knew my whole story, but God knows. God told me to let not your heart be troubled. Oh my God. Because I believe in him, because you are my daughter, and oh wow. Mm. Let not your heart be troubled. If you believe in God, you believe in me. Dang, what is that? How can I not even remember the scripture? That's the daggum scripture, Miss Ann. For in my house there are many mansions. If it was not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. Dang, I'm messing it up. I'm messing it up. Hold on, let me get the scripture. Let not, girl, I used to know these scriptures. Let's not your heart be troubled. I'm about to quote that daggum scripture. KJV. John 14. Oh, let not your heart be troubled. Ye believe in God, Believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go to prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there you may be also. Wow. And it just goes on and on and on and on. God got our back, man. He got our back. We just got to be faithful to him and do what we're supposed to do. Yes, I can. Get that pepper spray. Them dogs will be screaming like it's not bumper spray. But I ain't relied on no pepper spray. I'm relying on some steel. I don't want no pepper spray. I do not want no pepper spray. If I'm going somewhere, I want some steel because I want to pop them. Pepper spray ain't enough for me. I'm sorry. From what I went through, I want to get that joker because I got a good shot. I want to get him. Soon as I see him, he may be 10 yards. Poof, he gone. You gone. I'm a good shot. You gone. If I see a pit walking up to me, now little old bitty dog, you can kick him off you. But a pit, like my neighbor, he got a dog across the street. He has it looked like a pit to me. He don't never leave his dog untied because they already know the situation with me. And then my other neighbor got a pit too. Why they got these pits? My other neighbor got a pit too. When that dog get out, baby, I'm in the house. If I'm on the porch, oh, you best believe I got some steel on me because I got some steel. You a dog walk up in this yard and I'm feel threatened. Oh, you got to go, buddy. You got to go. I'm sorry. I'm just telling the truth, y'all. I got a problem. I'm telling the truth. I ain't studying no daggone spray. Shoot, what if I run out of that? I got something for that joker. And then it's crazy because my PTSD has evolved from just dogs. What was that? What the heck was it? Oh, that's my mom and daddy. That's my mom and daddy. Oh, that's my mom and daddy. That's my mom and daddy. Dang, they got here quick. I gotta go move. What is that? Or is that UPS? Oh, that's the garbage truck. Child. Well, anyway, y'all, let me get off of here. Let me sweep this floor, and then I got to go pick up Kaden. I'm sorry. I laid all my problems on y'all. I promise I'll pull myself together. We got a show tonight. I got to pull myself together. I appreciate y'all for listening to me. Yeah. I have a small dog, Shorky. Oh, I get scared walking her because you just don't know what dogs are in the neighborhood. Charlene, you better get you some steel. I tell everybody, get you some steel. And if you don't know how to use it, go to the go get you some lessons. And then you go to the firing range. Go get you some steel. Everybody needs them some steel, especially in the times we live in. I don't trust people. You need some steel, baby. You really do. I don't even feel, listen, y'all done heard the story about me going to church, and I was telling my daddy, do I need to have my stuff up underneath my skirt attached to my leg? Because I will. He told me, don't you be bringing that to the church. I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel safe. I really don't. Y'all know I got a problem now. Oh, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. We got security. So long as the police, because we had a police officer who would be at the back door. Long as he was at the door sitting, I felt safe. But if that police officer wasn't there, baby, I did not feel safe at all. I continue to watch the back door. See, my PTSD has evolved from just dog attacks to safety in freaking general. My God, I don't even know how that happened. But y'all, let me get off this phone and sweep this doggone floor. I'll talk to y'all later. I'll probably see y'all about 7 p.m. tonight. I'm gonna get the show together. Peace out. Y'all have a great. Do I love my husband? Heck, y'all love my husband. Man, get off of here. Y'all love my husband. Do you love yourself? I love myself, so of course I love my husband. We won. Bye.